81022, Deb Boulay here with the second video in a series about safety. Today I'm talking about the second incident that happened to me last school year at the school in which I taught, which is in the Newburgh and Large City School District. So what happened in a nutshell is what I'll explain. But the reason for this video is so that you can understand that a person like me with the resources that I had and the backup that I had could be treated the way that I was treated. What can happen to your child if they are a victim? I am a veteran teacher. I work 16 hours a day, get paid for 7.25, all during the pandemic and beyond. Community service. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm in a union that's there to protect me. So here's what happened. I was in a lunch duty and a student at my station did something inappropriate. I reprimanded that student. This was at the beginning of May. The student did not comply. A teaching assistant then went up to that student. The student then did comply. We exit the cafeteria and has to go in the same direction. Hundreds of kids with teachers going up a very small and narrow stairwell. I get to the top where I need to exit and I am hit with tremendous force on the upper part of my back. There's no guard. More about that later. It's not the guard's fault. The kids start yelling and screaming. I grab the backpack of the kid who hit me because I knew that's who it was. And I turn around and it's the kid that I reprimanded. Guard came, took the kid. I couldn't breathe. TA took over my class. I got myself to the nurse and it went worse from there. Not given an ice pack, instead given 3 ice cubes in a Ziploc, duct taped to my back. Found out after there were ice packs, but they're not given out. Were not given out because they were afraid they wouldn't get them back, which I still don't understand. Had to travel up and down to get things signed. Wasn't told what I was hit with, despite asking it. Took 2 trips to get the name of the student, wrote the referral before I left to go get medical treatment, went to get medical treatment, could not get the medical treatment because the school hadn't faxed the information to downtown. There was no workers' comp number. I had to wait until the next morning. I went to a facility that downtown had recommended to me. I had never been there before. The initial look was, dear, you may have a broken back. Had to get tests done, had to wait for those results. In the meantime, went to the police station to try to find out what it was that I was hit with. And it was the police who actually went to the school, looked at the tape, saw the incident in its entirety, and called me around 4 o'clock that Friday afternoon to tell me what it was that I was hit with. Never heard from an administrator, never was asked, are you okay? I sent everything to the Board of Education, was told an investigation was going to happen after I retired, still not hearing what the results of that were. Crickets on that email. The bottom line is the student got 1 lunch detention for doing that to me. 1 lunch detention, and bragged to teachers that he didn't even serve it. So again, purpose of me telling you this is not poor me. It's to tell you again that if this can happen to me, you need to be clear about what could happen to your child if they are a victim without the resources that I had. So stay tuned. That will be the rest of the videos to help you navigate your way through this.